Yes.
Back in full
And we are
effect.
here with the question of the week. All right. So this is what we ask our viewers, our supporters on our Instagram, Real Movie Lovers. Let's make sure you're following.
All right. All right.
The question is,
yes.
what's a cartoon show from the 90s that you'd bring back?
Like bring back as a remake, or just want to see it syndicated again and shown on TV?
I didn't specify. Like, I just wanted to leave it hanging, like,
No, that's
because
good.
because however they wanted it brought back,
Yeah.
however that's how they would
Yeah.
want it brought back.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
we'll
Nice.
read these answers here, and then if you
Excellent.
guys want to drop it in the chat,
Yeah.
we'll go ahead. Bart's laughing at us. Yes, it was a very, very scary moment, Bart. Okay.
We made it back.
We made it. So, Justin on the movie night says, I'd like to see some Darkwing Duck.
All right.
Freakazoid or Two Stupid Dogs Return. Yes.
Okay.
Darkwing Duck.
Nice.
Darkwing Duck.
Nice.
Listen, that song slaps. I forgot all about Freakazoid. That was such a fun show.
Yes.
Yes. Movie rating and ranking says Biker Mice from Mars, which I'd never heard of this one before.
Okay.
So he literally sent me
the
YouTube link
to it.
And I was like, oh, okay. I had not.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't the targeted audience. Biker Mice from Mars. Movie Boner says, I can't believe the Mighty Ducks animated show only had 2 seasons. Bring that back.
I know there was a Mighty Ducks.
Okay, I'm so glad you said it because that was my next thing. I was like, I didn't even know that it got a show. But you know what? If it's the 90s, it makes sense. Because think about it.
Were they ducks?
The Mask got a show.
The
animated show. Beetlejuice had an animated show.
That was a good show.
Oh, yes, it was. What's it? Ace Ventura had an animated show. Like, if it was successful as a movie, it was getting an animated show.
Were the Mighty Ducks humans? Did you look at it?
No, I didn't look at it.
In the comments, let us know if the Mighty Ducks were humans.
Yes.
Oh my God, Daria.
Oh, hold on. Before we you're getting ahead of it.
Okay. Valid.
But that is a good one. The Crafty Misfit says The Critic. That was a good one. King Diego Beats says Rocket Power, which I told him, I said that does make that like that I could see you watching that and enjoying that. That's such a show I could see him doing that with. Sigmund Cinema says Batman the animated series. Yo, let me tell you something about Batman, man. Like watching clips on YouTube of I'm like, I can't believe they were showing that to us. Yeah. But in a good way, like it was such good storytelling and characters.
Yeah.
Yo, they were not holding back. TV shows we love says Tiny Toons.
Excellent. Yeah. Excellent choice.
I'm Buster Bunny and I'm Babs Bunny. No relation. That was fun. That was a fun show.
Yes.
Now you push the button, I push the button.
And let it go down the hole.
Oh my gosh. I remember every kid in school saying like quoting that
Oh my God.
Every kid.
Oh my God.
Cinema Geek 94 says Batman the animated series, Digimon, Pokemon.
Okay. Digimon, digital monsters.
I mean, people like Pokemon was so big. Like I wasn't into Pokemon, but those two like bumbling fools.
Yeah.
I forget what they called them, but the cat, what was it? The girl with the pink hair and the blue with the guy with the blue hair and the little cat thing. They were always trying to get Ash or steal his Pokemon or steal Pokemon.
And I don't know. I don't remember those. I don't remember
those. They were team
names.
Something. I can't remember, but
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they were funny. Yeah. I did see some of them. Wayne W says Gargoyles.
Nice.
Hence the shot.
I liked Gargoyles.
Screenshot. Yeah. V Redley says, "Man, I have a lot." And he did mention a lot. He says, Doug, Hey Arnold, Tailspin, Wild Thornberry, Batman, and Spider-Man. He actually also mentioned X-Men. I'm like, X-Men doesn't count because they actually did bring it back.
Word.
They did. Which I heard it was really good. I haven't watched it, but I heard it was so good. Let's see. Yeah, Doug was such a good one. Like Doug was kind of when I was younger, Doug infuriated me a little bit. I'm just like, just tell Patty, Doug. Just tell her you're driving me crazy.
Patty and the mayonnaise on my French fries.
Oh my gosh. Nilo Shots says Ed, and Eddie.
Okay.
Kensley Fresh says Captain Planet. Captain Planet.
Yes.
He's
absolutely.
a hero. Yeah. I think that his return would be welcomed right now.
Absolutely. He would need it.
Actor Samantha Williams says Cat Dog.
Yeah.
And Was a Good Podcast says, I absolutely need a new Gargoyle series, OMG. One of my favorite growing up as a kid, and the story told within the series was pretty amazing for it to be a kid's cartoon.
Heck yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, gargoyles were put on buildings to protect people from evil spirits. So they were like, there to help us.
Yes. And you remember his evil gargoyle girlfriend right there on the right? I forget what her name is.
Yeah.
She was like, nah, humans got to go.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just knew that him and the human were just gonna be a thing.
Noise.
All righty. So in the chat, Aurora says, I'd like Daria back. That'd be pretty cool. I agree.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Daria.
They did a remake of Beavis and Butthead. Why not do a remake of Daria? It definitely seems like we would need that kind of personality show.
I really loved
as well.
I really enjoyed Daria.
Yeah.
And like it was
like have her like making fun of TikTok people and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and she says, and for my small babies, I'd like Franklin back.
Yeah.
Oh, Franklin. Yeah, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm. And she also would enjoy Ed and Eddie to come back as well. Oh, show.
Yeah. So that being said.
Okay. I'll go first. So to talk about how that dude said to bring X-Men back, like when I was growing up for a limited time, on after X-Men was this show called The Red Planet.
That vaguely sounds familiar.
And it was about this kid who like moved to Mars or something like that. And there was like, he made friends with like an alien or something like that. And at the end of the show, like he died, but the alien like lived for like a million, for like 150 years or something like that.
This was an animated cartoon?
Yeah. And
wow.
And it was like oh my God, it was like the saddest thing I ever saw when I was little.
Oh my God.
Like this guy became such good friends with the alien and stuff like that. And at the last episode, it's like him at the dude's like funeral or whatever. Because like his little friend, only lived to be like 70, 60, 70 years old or whatever. But this guy, he's going to live to be like 200, 300 years old.
God.
And
okay. There's some
and
tears
he's like,
there,
I'm here.
Tears there.
He's like, I have seen humans come and go, type of deal. He's like that kind of, like he's a big friendly giant kind of alien too. And I recommend if you can find this show, it's a super cool show about, humans colonizing another planet and stuff like that. And I recommend
The Red Planet.
How many seasons? There was just one season, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh.
It was like one season. It's just like this story. That's it. Like, if I can find a link to it, I would actually watch it again.
When we get off, I need
definitely try to share it with you as well. And
definitely.
Then I have two others, which I would love to see come back. One, Dino Saucers. Fucking Dino Saucers. Dun, 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 dun. Dino Saucers would definitely be one of my top favorites to come back because dinosaurs from another planet. It's madness. And then another one would be really cool. Would be Thundercats. Thundercats.
That is a good one.
Yeah, because I love the Thundercats vibe, and they had the jet and the symbol and the roar and I was never really like a He-Man type of fan. I was always like more Thundercats and Dino Saucers. Yeah, I'd like X-Men also as a kid and stuff like that. But then they had that show Red Planet, and like when that came on, I always just think about that show. I'm pretty sure I could real quick. Well, I could figure out what that show is. Red Planet.
So
cartoon.
I will say
there it is.
2.
Blam. 1994. One season.
Wow. Wow.
And he makes friends with this little alien dude, but the alien like grows up and you know his buddy dies and stuff like that.
Dang, Red Planet.
Complete. Oh my god, it's a complete. It's only an hour and 20 minutes. The whole thing is an hour and 20 minutes. So you could watch the whole thing.
It's the season?
Yeah, the whole season. I guess they cut it up into 20-minute episodes, you know, with commercials.
Wow.
You know?
Okay.
So
it's a limited series then.
It had only one season. It only had one season.
Okay.
You know, like Red Planet 94 animated miniseries created by this guy, adapted from a 1949 novel. Wow. Oh, there was only 3 episodes.
Okay. Wow. They did a journey in the 3 episodes. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Highly recommend. IMDb only says 6.9 out of 10, but whatever.
Whatever. I don't listen to them.
All right.
Okay. So so I have 2 picks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have 2 picks. Okay. 3 if you're counting Batman the animated series. All right. Like that it was that
Yes.
It was that good.
Yes.
But for me, so the Crafty already said one of them, which was The Critic.
Yeah.
I freaking loved The Critic. Okay. Yeah. That was like I think it was like a USA animated show. And it was this film critic who like bashes movies. But like the movies were always like, it was so funny because like before this is years before they made an Alien 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
In one scene he's like watching the movie, I think it's Alien 3, and the alien comes next to her.
Yeah.
You know, but then he goes, and he's like, it stinks. Like it was it was a good show. It was a good show. Sherman, like I miss Sherman. Bring Sherman back. Nice. And then the other one, I actually made a collage.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I actually made a collage. Oh yes, I did. Yes, I did. Duckman.
Holy snap.
Prepare to be offended and
such a cool callback.
Duckman.
Yeah. I love that show.
Method. I freaking love let me tell you, right? Love that show.
And his buddy was George. Or he was George. Right? George Costanza, his actor.
Yes. Yeah. Duckman must be with George Costanza. Yeah. Perfect actor for that, by the way. Oh and my
Jason
gosh.
Alexander.
Jason Alexander.
Jason Alexander.
I said this.
No, I said the same Seinfeld name too.
Jason Alexander.
Jason Alexander.
Duckman. Listen.
Oh my God. This show.
Oh my gosh.
I love this show. It's still a good show. It's probably horrible to watch now.
That's actually it's listen
because there was some messed up shit going on in that show. But
let me tell you what happens with comedy and animation.
Yeah,
you get away with a lot.
Yeah,
and they were like pushing that.
They were like, we're gonna get away with all of it.
All of it
with this show. Holy crap!
I haven't watched it in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah,
it's a USA show.
Yeah,
but.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it for all audiences.
Yeah, nah.
It's definitely not a kid show.
No.
Don't the animation fool you?
Yeah, don't let the cartoon.
But it's good. It's good. And the fact that like his partner, I can't remember his name, the pig.
Cornbread.
Thank you.
Or corn-fed or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Corn-fed.
Like he was so smart. And I'm just like, why are you Duckman? You solved the case. But it's just, you know what? I might try to find and start watching it.
Yeah.
And just see how far.
Oh my
it's fallen. But Duckman, if you haven't had the pleasure and you have the stomach for harsh comedy,
you
might enjoy it. Super harsh. You might like it.
Oh my goodness. There's some other stuff around this time that was also like a little.
Mm-hmm. This was the Wild Wild West.
This was
the Wild West, guys.
Definitely.
So let me know if you guys have seen this show.
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time. It is.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Absolutely.
So, thank you guys for submitting your question of the week.
Absolutely.
Your answers. And be sure to follow us on Instagram, Real Movie Lovers, NXG Global Productions, and Facebook, all the fun places.
Yes.
We dropped the question there and under the community tab, and we just love like getting your feedback. And if there's anything that like you'd want us to ask. Like if you guys have ideas for question of the week, feel free to DMS, drop us.
Yeah.
Would love to read your guys' questions and put that out there. So, but that was great. Or the third segment.
Yeah, that was a nice. That was a fun nostalgia trip right there.
Oh my goodness, there were so many great answers. So many great answers. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that show. Yes, that show. Because you just don't realize how many things like shaped you.
Yeah.
And the thing about the Red Planet, you watching that, I feel like that would not be made that way today for the audience.
No.
And I'm gonna sound really like when I say this, but I feel like we're trying to maybe safeguard a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I feel like the cartoons back then found great ways to get messages to us. Yeah. Sometimes it was a little bit more obvious, but we were children, so some of the things didn't hit you right away, but hit you later, and you realize it affected you in a great way. Just like what you said, and even like again, some of the villains, in the Batman animated series, like you felt for them because it showed you where they came from. Like there was this one lady who like she thought she was so ugly, so she covered herself and she committed stuff because they didn't want her to model anymore. And you find out that like she's beautiful, but she doesn't see it. Yeah, she's her mind's so warped. Like there's just so many messages, and I just feel like we should bring that back.